know, sometimes we find ourselves in really, really difficult situations. And I find that that is what the Right Honorable Prime Minister is facing, as well as the Speaker. And everybody in here is faced with that same situation. But I think the solution is how we rise and deal with it in an organized way and find a solution. I think that's what helps eventually. How did they handle it when it became difficult? It's what will, that's the hallmark of true leaders. We don't, what is the word? We don't over-radicalize the situation, but we find a solution that deals with the specific problem in a way that gives us decorum as members of Parliament and the House of Parliament. The Right Honourable Prime Minister has stated what she has stated, and I expected that the Land Attorney General was going to say something on this matter. When we start doing procedure order, honourable members, we lose focus, we get our eyes off the ball. There's a problem. Members have been rearrested without the authority of the Speaker. Even notification was not given to the Speaker. The Prime Minister has informed us one of the members, who I'm not aware the name because she didn't state the name, the Honorable Ssewanyana, appeared before police in the presence of his lawyers yesterday. And the Honorable SSegirinya is due to appear before the police for interrogation in the presence also of his lawyer. That is the information we have now from the Right Honorable Prime Minister. And she says the letter for the Speaker is on the way.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's coming by border or... But that should have happened before the act. That should have happened before the act. But honorable members, really, I seek your indulgence on this matter. Because what we do now will either be good for the way forward or may not help the way forward to find a solution in this matter. Issues remain outstanding. Maybe the Attorney General can help us with some aspects of it.
Minister, indeed they have been arrested, and everything is being...
Please.
Everything is being done to make sure that they're treated in accordance with the laws. Oversight, it was an error not to come to you in time, but they
Please, let's have some order. After that show of strength, can we now become normal and deal with these matters? After that, Honorable Samuja, please let's listen to each other. We want a solution. I want a solution. You want a solution.
Mr. Speaker,
please. Honorable Samuja, please. Land Attorney General, please.
Two colleagues, Right Honorable Speaker, are going to be presented in court in accordance, and they can go back as many times as the offenses they commit.
Land Attorney General, please. Can we have some order, please?
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker, for your kind indulgence. These are the kind of situations As leaders of our people, we try to avoid. When I saw the Right Honorable Prime Minister come here, I had a warmth in my heart that finally a mother is around to speak to the country. I was disappointed, of course. She's excusable. Surely she did not know what was obtaining. Right Honorable Speaker, the Attorney General and his statement is most disturbing. I'm only learning here that the Attorney General has a new constitution to which we are not privy, and therefore he can circumvent the position of the law and submit that, they will be produced. We have the 48-hour rule, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I heard you clearly, and you're right. When somebody makes a wrong, you do not join them to commit another wrong. That should be the limit. And between citizens and an eternal criminal state, the parliament is the firewall. And on my side, Right Honorable Speaker, I am constrained. I am a very good listener and very patient. Here, the head of government business. She had nothing to do with the House other than lamentation. The Land Attorney General, a senior at the bar, is being legally scandalous, Right Honorable Speaker. I can't certainly this. In the circumstances, Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to join you in not joining illegality. The biggest statement that a criminal state must receive today, that this should not happen again, and in the circumstances, I am constrained to continue leading my team, Right Honorable Speaker, in these circumstances, because you are milking the truth from the front bench. Right Honorable Speaker, I am afraid I'm out of this lead of this side, because the head of government business has no business to communicate on my side. Being abused. The Attorney General believes that it's at his discretion to say they'll appear. A member was complaining. He's sick, he's ill. The Prime Minister believes that his life is in the future. He will be taken to hospital or whatever at some stage. Right Honorable Speaker, I submit, I am constrained, I have no choice but to withdraw my team from this vulgar debate.
Procedure.
The leader of the opposition. Honorable members, can we have some order? Please, if you are sitting down, honorable. Honorable members, as part of the rights of any member of this House, can we have some order? It's part of the rights of any member of this House to signify dissent in a decent way. I don't approve the idea of changing the dress code of this House. But I'm in no total, I'm not in any disagreement with the act of walking out. I have no problem with that. It's part of the expression of dissent that is permitted, that if you are not very happy with the situation, you can walk out. Because the option would be to stay and can become problematic. So I applaud the leader of the opposition for his leadership, that he has led his team out of the chambers of this House without any drama, with the exception of the change of the dress code of this House. I applaud him for that, and that's good leadership. Because if they had resorted to any other thing, probably it wouldn't have been that good. And also applaud you for staying calm even when things begin to get rather heated. That should be the spirit in which we handle this business. If you disagree with the processes, you can walk out. That's acceptable. But the cause of the dissent must be put on record. Honorable members, it's problematic. When each time we find ourselves in this situation, it disturbs even the presiding officers. There are things that should be avoided. The Constitution is clear, and all the supporting laws made under that Constitution are clear about processes and procedures. Why flout them? Just why flout them? What is the emergency? Why flout them? Because when you do, we end up like this. And you give people with bad intent the excuse to do the things they have been longing to do. Can we just do things right? Today I was talking to some group of people, and I told them the biggest problem that we have in this country is our technical people stepping down directives from top officials of government. When they say do this, instead of assessing what can be done within the law, they just rush and do it. When the president says no border borders on pavement, in the evening they deploy police to start beating border borders on the pavement. And yet what the president has stated is a policy direction, which must be stepped down by the policy people. What is the import of the president's statement that there should be no border borders on the pavement? It simply means create another lane for border borders. This process should not be done by evening, so that you clear the pavement. But in the evening, we deploy police, we start beating border borders. And that's exactly what is happening in this situation. There might have been instructions that do the following, and then you go and do it the wrong way. Technical people must learn to step down instructions that come from their leaders in terms of law. Just follow the law and you are safe. I don't have to have the Attorney General apologizing before the House that it was not done. It's not necessary. It costs nothing to do the right thing within the law at the right time. It costs nothing.
Speaker and honorable colleagues, to say thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to inform you that we have seen what has happened, and we are, as leader of government business, going to have all those MDAs come together, and we look for a way forward. Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker.
House adjourned tomorrow 2 o'clock.
can tell us